All right, what's up, guys? Today I have Kylie with me.
Hello, I'm happy to be.
Yay! And I just wanted to interview her a bit about her experience. So if you could just start off by telling everyone how far or how long you've actually been in the program with us for.
Yeah, so I've been in for 6 weeks now. It'll be just about 6 weeks.
Love it. So where were you actually at before you joined in terms of your business, what you have tried, and things like that?
Yeah, so before I joined, revenue wise, each month I was stuck right between just under 4 grand, usually closer to 3 to 4, kind of varying between there. But I really wasn't seeing any growth. I pretty much just posted. I had taken some courses before, so I had some strategy, but I really did not have anything high level when it came to sales, when it came to lead generation, or really just having, I think, a more high level strategy rather than just like trying things, new things all the time.
Okay. So were you already selling high ticket before?
I would say that I had made progress, but not really. I've pretty much doubled my prices since I've joined this program.
Okay. So how long were you actually stuck at like the 3 to 4K mark for?
At least a year.
Okay. Why do you feel like that is?
Because I really didn't have a great lead generation strategy. I had heard many things like, oh, focus, most of your time on lead gen and closing sales, but I had never really been given any strategy in these other courses and mentorship how to really do that consistently. So I think it's a combination of feeling more comfortable and confident in my content, having, a great lead gen system, and then also just raising my prices and being able to close at that price.
Yeah, I love that because I know you mentioned earlier that you had tried like courses and mentorships and stuff like that in the past. So sometimes people have a great experience, sometimes people have like an awful experience, and sometimes people just have like an average experience.
Mhm.
Um, what was yours like before, and how does it actually compare to what you're doing now?
Yeah, so I had definitely had, mentors and programs where I got benefits, and they definitely brought, change to my business and helped me. But I feel like there's very few programs who can actually help fitness coaches scale to 10K months, just to be completely honest. And I feel like this is the program that I was looking for, where it's
Mhm.
actually dedicated to fitness coaches and wellness coaches. And it's actually a strategy that can get you to 10K months, and it makes sense, and it's easily laid out for you, and it's applicable to no matter like what you do. Versus in these other courses, I feel like you get a lot of information, but it's very kind of entry level. A lot of courses can get you to 3 grand, which is amazing, if you just started. But
Mhm.
actually taking that next leap, I feel like there is a gap, and this course is what fills that.
Right. So then, what actually made you even choose us in the first place?
So I was very drawn to your program because I see that you are doing something different. I feel like everyone else is teaching a lot of the same things.
Mhm.
I loved that this is very based in sales psychology. It's very based on, again, like lead generation, but I feel like I am generating more leads than ever, and I feel less salesy, less cold messaging than ever before.
Mhm.
So it really, I hope I'm answering the question you had just
Yeah.
asked, but it really, that's what I feel is very different. So I'm getting like more leads, better results from them, and I feel like I'm doing less salesy work and more like, it's just systemized and
Yeah.
it's easy to follow.
Huh. Love that. So with getting more leads and sales and things like that, what kind of, or what's your price point now, and what kind of revenue or numbers did you hit in your first, 4 to 6 weeks, or even first 2 to 3?
Yeah, yeah. So right now I'm selling 3 months at 1,500, which
Hmm.
was a dream of mine. Like literally since I started fitness coaching, I feel like I always heard about that, and it seemed so out of reach.
Hmm.
But now those are my prices, and I've already generated over 12 grand in these 6 weeks. So it's been very exciting.
Amazing. Yay. Okay. What's the next level goal for you then?
I really want to hit consistent 10K months, and really just get my business to a place where it operates like a well-oiled machine at 10K months. And now it feels very doable. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I love that because like different people are always coming in at different levels of their business. And
Mhm,
for you, I mean, you came in when you were at 3 to 4K for a long time.
mhm.
And as with all business investments, even fitness coaching too, it's always scary, right?
Yeah.
So with investing, is that something that you were going back and forth about for ages? Or like, what was your mindset around that? How did you, come up with the funds and things like that?
Yeah, absolutely. So I will say that, I had joined courses in the past, and I actually took a very long break from where I swore I was not going to hire anybody else, and I was going to be very selective if I did again.
Hmm.
But I just kept coming back to this program because, again, it feels like I'm building an actual foundation in sales and in business, not so much just Instagram or, just a social media platform. It's truly like high level business training. And it was scary, but I just figured, I really believed in what you were selling, and I could
Hmm.
see that it was working, even just from an outsider's point of view. Like, you had so much information already, especially information that I hadn't heard anywhere else. So I decided to
Okay.
take the leap. And I didn't have the money at first, but it was definitely an amazing risk I took, and I've already made it back. So
Yeah, because you spoke to us actually like 9 months ago.
yeah, something like that.
And and then you actually came back, which is like so rare. Because honestly, like we speak to so many people and sometimes like they say they're not ready and then they just end up like and then they don't actually come back. So like
Right.
you did, and that's really rare. Was it like in the beginning when you said no, was it just like a money issue, or was it like you felt like you weren't ready, or like what was the actual thing? Because sometimes it just genuinely takes people longer to like get to know someone and trust them. So was that the case for you?
Um, I think it was a little of both. I think it was more for me monetary, like making sure that I could well, really, I contacted you as soon as I could make the first installment. I didn't even
Yeah.
think about the rest of it. I was like, I can get started, and this is going to, help me catapult. So
Uh-huh.
I was a little nervous, of course, as always, when you're joining
Hmm.
something new and you're investing in someone. But pretty much as soon as I could do it, I jumped in, and I was happy I did then.
Love that. So what advice do you have? This is the last question. What advice do you have for people who might be in a similar position as your starting point?
Yeah, yeah, definitely take the leap, because what was worse to me was thinking like 3 months from now I'll be in the same place, and I'll have the
Hmm.
same worries. I'll be hustling for the same amount of money, and that was my biggest fear. So if you also feel like, okay, you've been doing the same things and you don't see clearly how you're going to scale, um, then I would recommend jumping in this course. I'm going to recommend this to everyone because I really feel like this is the course that every Fitspo is actually like looking for.
Hmm. Oh,
Truthfully. And I can truthfully say that. Like, that's genuinely my opinion. Like, I truthfully believe that.
yeah, because I remember you saying like, "Oh, before I saw your testimonials, and they seem like too good to be true," or something.
Honestly, yes. Honestly, I was like, how is like that's crazy, And now I see it happening for myself. And I always text you and I'm always like, this is crazy. Like, this
Yeah.
is real. So yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Yay, you're welcome. Thank you for trusting us again. Especially after you've invested in the past. We are super pumped to have you with us. So,
Great.
final question. Where can people find you to check you out?
Yeah, so you can find me at Kylie Rosemarie on Instagram and pretty much everywhere else. I'm a fitness coach. I do fitness, nutrition, weight loss. So pretty much like everyone else who usually works with you, it's very similar.
All right, love it, guys. Make sure you check her out.